2, 1.
Hi again, everyone. Michael Paul along with John Batcher.
Yo, what's up, YouTube?
We do have some very sad news, but before we get to that, I should say, bonsai bitches, guess what? We're back with AEW for at least the next few months because the Wonder Years has concluded its season. So now we will be with you Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Saturday on TNT, Wednesdays on TBS. Dynamite is 25 minutes in, but before we get there, I want to say my good nights, but before I do that, I want to share some unfortunately very sad news, and that is that earlier today, WWE Hall of Famer, I can't remember what year, unfortunately, but WWE Hall of Famer Terry Funk has passed away at 79 years old. Unfortunately, the cause of death has not been revealed or confirmed, but Mick Foley already posting on Twitter, as well as Hall of Famer the Nature Boy Ric Flair. So very sad. Terry Funk passed away today at 79 years old. And up until now, Mick shared on Facebook and also in an interview on Raw, shared that Terry Funk had been in a nursing home in the last few years of his life. So very sad, but Terry Funk had a career beyond what most wrestlers would have. I don't think Terry retired until he was in his 50s, his 60s, maybe, because he was in on the beginning of ECW, so at least well into the 90s. But again, unfortunately, Terry Funk passed away today at 79 years old. And when we do find a cause of death or confirm a cause of death, we will, of course, bring that to you. And as always, as I call them, my girls, should I just do it or do you want to count off? Okay, you do want to count off. Okay. As always, to my girls, Christy, Crystal, Megan and Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah and Caitlin, thank you so much for every day of my life, of every day that you have been a part of my life. You have been a blessing in my life. Thank you so much for being part of it. I love each and every one of you to the moon and back. Each of you brings sunshine to my day, to my world, each and every day. And I thank and love you all so very, very much. And we will have a good night, sweet dreams. We will see each other tomorrow. Mwah. Good night, my angels. And with that, we go now. I don't know where they are tonight, but we go now to AEW Dynamite on TBS.
And for those of you that Michael Paul is right about one thing, Terry Funk, his real name is Terrence Funk.
Well, yeah, Terry is short for Terrence.
And I think he died. Well, I know he died, but I think he died from.
Oh, does it give a cause of death?
Yeah, it says it right here. Let me. Yeah? Okay. Oh, damn it.
Well, it seems like we've been doing this a lot lately because it wasn't that long ago that exotic Adrian Street passed. Tina Turner has passed.
Ted Funk was diagnosed as living with dementia and was living in an assisted living.
Dementia.
Okay. What year was he inducted into the Hall of Fame?
What year?
Yeah. I know Mick Foley did the induction.
Let me see the year when he got inducted into the Hall of Fame. I think it was. Hey Google, when did Terry Funk got inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame? 2009.
Okay. We send our condolences to the family of 2009 WWE Hall of Fame inductee, Terry Funk. Now, the article I read, which came from ET Online Entertainment Tonight, said that Terry Funk was the son of Dory Funk, and I thought, well, that's not true. Dory Funk was his brother. But then I remembered their father was Dory Funk Sr., and that's what the article was saying. Dory Funk Jr. was, of course, his brother that he had a very successful tag team with during the 70s and the 80s until Dory retired in the 90s. And so our condolences certainly go out to the family. And again, Christy, Crystal, Megan, Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, Caitlin, good night, my angels. I love you all. We will see each other tomorrow. Mwah. Okay. And with that, I'm not sure where they're at tonight, but let's go now to
AEW
Dynamite, because we fight on Wednesday night for the first time in 2 years. This is AEW Dynamite. No, I take that back. The first time in over a year. We didn't stop for that long.
Mm-hmm. We lived for AEW, and we will die watching AEW for a living.
For a living?
Yeah.
No one pays us to watch this.
When I get to 1,000 subscribers, Michael, they are.
They're gonna pay you?
Mm-hmm.
Just to fucking what? To be on YouTube or for watching AEW?
To watch some stuff on YouTube, what we do. Like, we can talk about, like, music, music, TV
I know,
shows.
we can basically talk about anything we want. But Crystal told me earlier today, she's never seen us do the good nights. She had no idea that we did this.
I know, and it's kind of awkward because the only person who watches it is Megan, and sometimes Mackenzie from Orleans.
Oh, she does. So she has seen us do this. Okay.
Yeah, Crystal does see us YouTube when Megan's around.
Well, yeah, because she can watch on Megan's. Okay, I get it. Oh, and there they did a little tribute. Maybe they'll mention him at the beginning.
AEW Dynamite is live as we are just days away from the biggest event in pro wrestling history, all in London. I'm Excalibur, joined by Tony Schiavone, the human suplex machine Taz, and we have a tremendous night of action ahead, and we are kicking things off with a massive trios tag team match.
Tonight is Spider Fest, and it kicks off the biggest week I've ever been a part of in wrestling. Here we go!
Don't you cry no more.
Wait a minute, what about... Wasn't the pyro supposed to go off? I didn't hear the bang when they, after the break. God!
Think about it, the hostility between
Motherfucker, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah, but I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna go back to the beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, that was a mistake.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, so YouTube, if you do see us live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, because we are here to entertain you guys, to watch us and see what we do together when we watch AEW, Raw, SmackDown, and Collision.
There we go.
Will take on FTR championship rubber match in the trilogy of those two teams coming up all in London this Sunday, and Kenny Omega.
Oh, Spider, I'm back. Guess what we're going to miss?
What we're gonna miss when?
The performance of Judas
And Konosuke Takeshita
with Chris Jericho's band
this Sunday.
When is that?
this Sunday night.
Oh, fuck it. That means it's on pay-per-view.
Yup.
God damn it. You know, I don't care who's wrestling, okay? But I would get the show just to see that. For that alone, to watch that and then shut it off.
Austin, go!
You know what? Not so much with WWE, but with AEW, usually, well, the pay-per-views are on Sunday nights. Usually by Monday morning, you can find the whole show up on YouTube. So I can
Oh,
take,
like we did when we saw the first time when the crowd came back.
so I can wait until Monday and go on YouTube and then just get it to that part.
Well, Juice cut them off. There was momentum built up there, Tony. And Tony, I don't think I've heard a bell ring. I don't think this match is officially underway.
Oh yeah, because I remember that we used to watch.
You gotta realize that everyone has talked about it, so I'm not surprised when
Oh,
the Juice started.
yeah.
I'm surprised the bell hasn't run yet.
I think because Juice Robinson, he had a steel chair inside the
See, that's what I like about AEW. They don't waste 20 minutes with promos and interviews and entrances like on Raw. They say hi, welcome to the show, and then they go to the ring and off we go. Ring the intro, ring the bell, and off we go. Although I am surprised to see Kenny Omega. For some reason, I thought he was gone.
Wow, that is an awesome move, I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely is. And I think maybe Matt Jackson's next. And now, Matt sent in. Oh, puts on a great super kick from Colton. Ducks under. Super kick for Austin. Jay White, switchblade in there, and the plum nugget. Got it. And now Jay White thinking Blade Runner. This could be dangerous for the Bucks headed into the AEW World Tag Team Championship match.
We better enjoy this till it lasts. It could be the last time.
And with the referee knocked out by Juice Robinson, this match is
Hey, one of the Guns brothers is wearing Shawn Michaels' old wrestling attire. You see that right there?
No, because it's going too fast.
You know,
I
I think
can't.
you're right, though. The match said we never heard a bell, so the match really not
See?
got
Look.
started.
Oh,
And now Colton Gunn looking for that famous
that's right. I remember that now. Is that the gear he had, or the gear that he had when he fought Brett at WrestleMania?
Yes, sir.
The Iron Man?
No, that's the no. He fought his former tag team partner Marty Jannetty.
When was that? Was that at WrestleMania?
No, that was at a Royal Rumble pay-per-view.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I think it was like 93.
Okay, see, that's why I don't remember. I I don't think, yeah, I had stopped watching the Funk for a while in '93
The catch that picked his spot and nailed it.
because
Hypnosis gets part of the Don Callis
yeah,
family.
because Burton went out of business at PAWA in '91, and this one pretty much sucked after that. And then I started watching going back to Beach '94, so I don't remember all that now.
There might be a real good tag team out here, but tag team gold. Here come the world champions.
The world champs, the team that will meet the Young Bucks this Sunday. The
Wow,
Trilogy.
no one even knows who's on what team. They're just all beating up each other.
You know what they're
This
saying?
is great.
They're saying
Jesus Christ, this is great. I mean, no,
this is real wrestling right here.
I mean, fucking seriously, because you're not gonna hold on.
To catch them.
You think WWE? You think Shinsuke, whatever, Skin Flick, whatever the fuck his name is, you think he's gonna do stuff like that? No.
Omega.
Do you think that Seth Rollins would do something like that?
Oh Christ, no.
As he gets the grip of Omega and bails out.
Did you see him dive out of the ring? He knew what it's all about. And one-winged angel, and you are out.
This has become deeply personal between Kenny Omega and Konosuke Takeshita. In the past, there was a measure of respect between these two men. But it has become bitter. And this Sunday it will be Omega, Hangman, and Ibushi.
That's it, 6 p.m. Eastern. Wow.
Well, very explosive
That's
stuff
us.
here.
That's the Eastern time, and that's Mountain time.
No, that's Eastern time.
To our broadcast as we head into All in London, and we can't talk about All in London without talking about the main event. Because right now, Renee Paquette is standing by the EW World Champion MJF.
MJF, our AEW World Champion, thank you so much for taking the time. I know you're obviously a very busy man. There's lots going on right now, so let's just dive into it. This Sunday, AEW All In, we are taking over Wembley Stadium in front of over 80,000 fans.
Yeah.
When you hear that number, over 80,000, what does that mean to you?
Means I'm gonna be real chubbed up, Renee. Let's be honest. If there's one thing I know about myself, it's that I can't get enough of people chanting my name. So Daddy's trunks are gonna be awfully tight in London town. And let's face it, British people freaking love me, dude. I'm like the 2023 version of British Bulldog if you were Jewish and a good public speaker. And I love you, Crooked Teeth Prince, too. Can't get enough of you. So here's what I want you to do. When it's time for the main event, I want you to grab a pint, I want you to get pissed, and I want you to cheer on your favorite chav. Let's make this the loudest main event in the history of professional sports. Cheer for me like I'm the second coming of Winston Churchill, and I promise I will buy every single one of you crazy hooligan alcoholics a pint.
Wait, really?
No, Renee, what are you freaking nuts? I'm gonna make that Mark Tony Khan pay for it. We can edit that out, right?
Sure, yeah.
Sick.
Okay, listen, we've rattled off some of the things. Wembley Stadium, over 80,000 fans packed in London. You are going to be opening All In, vying for those Ring of Honor tag titles with Adam Cole. Then you're also going to be the main event of All
Can't
In,
believe that schmuck got me to wrestle twice. But I love him. He's my best friend. He's my best friend.
the AEW World Championship.
Yeah.
How much pressure are you feeling ahead of this Sunday?
You know, the old me would have you and said none, but the fact of the matter is it's an immense amount of pressure. It's the most pressure I've ever been in my entire life. This is the biggest event in the history of professional wrestling, bar none. And none of this happens without not just my own talent, not just the support of the fans, but I'd like to draw attention to the fact that this doesn't happen without all of the people that paved the road for professional wrestling prior. I'm about to be the biggest headliner in the history of professional wrestling, and that's insane. Think about all the people that came before me. Hulk Hogan, Bruno Sammartino, Dusty Rhodes, John Cena, The Rock, Stone Cold, Triple H, Undertaker, the list goes on and on. I am standing on the shoulder of giants. And on Sunday, August 27th, if I win, I might become a giant myself. So yeah, there's a lot of pressure, but frankly, it's a pressure I'm ready for.
Well, Max, there seems to be a lot of question marks surrounding your relationship with Adam Cole, what the relationship is, what the friendship is. I think the authenticity of that. Let's just take a look.
5 more minutes.
But let's not. God damn it, let's just.
Wearing cracks in the relationship.
There is only one thing that means everything to me, and that is the Triple B.
Seems to me like some pretty glaring cracks in the relationship. What's your reaction to seeing that back?
My reaction to that is, look, this is all really new for me. And it's vulnerable for me to even say that out loud. I've never had a genuine friend before in my entire life. And that's not me being funny. That's not me trying to, work you guys. That's real. Adam's made me a better person in a really short period of time. He told me I can trust and that I can let my guard down. Frankly, Adam's not just my friend, he's my brother. And yeah, man, brothers fight. Brothers push each other. Brothers are competitive. But at the end of the day, brothers hug it out. And we always hug it out. And I understand why you guys would have reservations about trusting me. I'm far from perfect. Matter of fact, think about the worst thing you've ever done in your life. Okay, you just did. I've probably done that twice. However, I've been vulnerable for the first time in my life. And I guess what I'm asking you people to do is go on this journey with me. Be vulnerable with me. And I promise you, you will be rewarded. And that's the first promise in my life I intend to keep. Because I'm not just a scumbag. I'm your scumbag.
Max, this is a monumental weekend for you, for AEW. Best of luck at All In.
Can't wait to do it with my best friend.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman turning over a new leaf as we head in to All In London.
The contest is set forward for with a 20-minute time limit. Originating from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 231 pounds.
A pivotal singles match coming up next on Dynamite. Moxley versus Ray Phoenix. All the participants in the Stadium Stampede match ready for ringside to anywhere. That ends up next live on Dynamite.
Shut up.
Actually, that would really hurt my throat if I said John Moxley's name so much.
Well, if you did it like that, yeah, that would hurt your vocal cords.
Awaiting the arrival of Ray Phoenix. They will meet on with the rest of the participants in the Stadium Stampede match banned from ringside.
They're coming to the ring by Alex Abrahantes from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing 202 pounds.
The Stadium Stampede match, perhaps the wildest match in all of professional wrestling this Sunday.
Hey, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
Okay. Jennifer Reddick and Orange Cassidy taking on the Black World
I'm sorry to communicate, by the way, right?
Well, that's okay. We just fast forwarded through all the commercials and that.
Alright, I'll be back.
Okay. Josh. Let's see here. Which that Brenton. Yeah, let's see here, buddy. Okay. While you were gone, I
This was the scene last Wednesday. Orange Cassidy once again defending his AEW International Championship against Wheeler Yuta. But then the
our
Blackpool
meeting on
Combat Club
Sunday
descending upon them like
and
wolves.
carry some
And then some unexpected reinforcements.
Against you whoever you can find.
Joining the Blackpool Combat Club this Sunday at All In London, Tony.
A lot of vendettas in this match coming up on Sunday, I can tell you that. And really, right at the forefront has got to be Eddie Kingston and Claudio Castagnoli. You saw what Eddie did. He went right after Claudio. And Eddie is more determined than ever before after a very successful time in Japan.
Yeah, Eddie Kingston, Claudio Castagnoli hate one another with the passion of 1,000 suns, to put it lightly. But Ray Phoenix coming back. Oh, John Moxley dumped the kid. Maybe telegraphed the Larry there. Now Phoenix coming back. Looking for the cutter. The standing switch attempted.
Good job by Ray to get out of that.
Moxley backed up into the ropes. Sent in. Phoenix with a drop kick on target.
Now, you know, Phoenix did a good job right there, kind of had Mox on his heels a little bit and able to peel off that drop kick.
Fans, there you see the bottom of your screen. The Stadium Stampede mode coming to AEW Fight Forever tomorrow. Go to AEWGames.com. If you haven't already picked up your copy, Fight Forever Stadium Stampede mode coming up tomorrow. And Phoenix coming in hot with that tope.
And the real Stadium Stampede is coming up on Sunday. And Wembley.
Tony, you had mentioned how Eddie Kingston and Claudio Castagnoli going at one another. The Lucha Brothers, they have an axe to grind with Claudio Castagnoli as well, because Claudio injuring Pat, good partner in Death Triangle.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, there's looking better for sure. He's a match. Look at this guy.
Moxley tearing the mask away Phoenix.
After trying to rip the mask, rip the hood off of Phoenix. Moxley plays on the loose, unpredictable guy. He's a wild man. He's got that Jitsu is his own style of martial arts.
Look off his face. Did you see how Phoenix's entire body just pivoted on his head? He's hitting the fulcrum.
And right now, Alex is checking in on Ray Phoenix. And boy, you're right, man. That was a nasty bump. Nasty. I'm surprised he didn't set up right now.
Well, I don't know. Phoenix might not even know what the heck he is.
Yeah.
Sure, head first right down the mat.
And I don't think Moxley's done, Taz. Here he is.
Just a flap of his boot trigger in the face of Ray Phoenix.
And he is right now at Moxley's mercy. Not a good place for anybody to be.
Now he's just wearing this man down. You want to be prepared for all that for your team come Sunday and Stadium Stampede. Moxley sending Phoenix hard into the barricade. And right in front of our broadcast position here on ringside. Mercifully for us, mercifully for Ray Phoenix, returning him to the confines of the ring.
Yeah, he went over to the bell table, and I thought, we're next.
Well, you gave me an idea there, Siobhan. You know, there's free openings for the BCC. Maybe the three of us should jump in that match.
What do you think?
No. You can't.
Cowboy. You know what? If it meant not getting kicked in the face like that, I'd consider it. For the right amount of money, I'd do it. Next up. Wow, those are some fastballs coming down right over home plate.
Gotta hit him hard, man. You got to. You can't hold back against Moxley.
FedEx puts on the brakes and Takiri stunned Moxley against the ropes, and now Ray FedEx
They're still stagnating a little bit.
likes to use that Terry Funk. Moxley avoids and charges it.
David, it should be. I wonder
Yeah, but look at that. Ray followed up unbeknownst. He didn't realize it. Moxley.
on Monday on
Quickness,
Raw.
Ray FedEx got
Oh, I
on the
hope
play.
so.
Especially because they only carry Funk's whole video library of everything he ever did. So,
And this match continues in picture-in-picture. Ray FedEx, John Moxley one-on-one.
oh, shove your picture in picture.
I've got
Shove your picture in your ball sack. Suck my ball sweat with your picture in picture, okay?
Who needs picture in
That's the
picture
one
anyways?
That's the one thing I give credit WWE for, is that they don't do this. Well, once in a blue moon, very rarely they do, but not every single week.
Tacoma FD, all new Thursdays at 10 on True TV. Set your DVR now.
John Moxley continues to punish Ray FedEx ahead of the Stadium Stampede match coming up this Sunday at All in London, Texas. FedEx is trapped.
He is trapped. He had a nasty double wrist lock on. He transitioned, Mox did. He had a head scissor on while he had that double wrist. Now he let go of the arm, but he's in complete control, Shivani. Moxley is.
This Sunday in the Stadium Stampede, Blackpool Combat Club. 3 partners of their choosing versus Ray FedEx.
That's it.
Over here, 2 and 1. FedEx still in this one. It's FedEx's Penta, Eddie Kingston, Best Friends, and Orange Cassidy. Coming up this Sunday live on pay-per-view.
Although I do have some breaking news here. Later this year, WWE is doing, they don't call pay-per-views anymore, a Peacock Premium event in India. I don't know the name of the show quite yet. But a Peacock Premium event in India, for which John Cena will be returning. I don't know.
Superstar Spectacular.
Or Superstar Spectacular, that's what it's called. I don't know the date of the show, and I don't know who or if John Cena will be appearing or competing.
And it comes not too far.
What I do know
Really,
is
Ray was not in it. But John Moxley was involved in a
1 week from Friday,
So John Moxley
John Cena returns to SmackDown for the first time since
Money in the Bank or WrestleMania.
Money in the Bank
Moxley brought out to
in July.
Oh, he called him.
FedEx was looking for that roll-through cutter.
Rear naked choke.
Instead, Moxley, trying to get the hooks of FedEx.
And hopefully we'll still be able to bring that to you on Friday.
Great flexibility. Spectacular Ray Phoenix. People out here.
FedEx the cover. Moxley this time kicking out deep on the 2-pin.
You're in the dirty south right here, right outside of Atlanta, Duluth. They're going nuts. We're in your neck of the woods, Shivani.
Gwinnett County, brother.
Both of these men working to score the win tonight to head into All in London. Head to the Stadium Stampede match. They're going forward there.
Fans are chanting, "Let's go Phoenix, let's go Phoenix," and he responds. He responds, and now what's he gonna do?
John Moxley down flat on his back ring.
Look at this! What a front flush! Good cover!
Yeah! Oh, man, he looks out. Oof, that was close. That would have been a big upset. I'm sorry.
That would have been a big upset, especially how this match has been going. Moxley's been mauling Ray FedEx.
The former AEW World Champion there, Mox.
The former AEW World Tag Team Champion and Ray FedEx. 2 of the best in our sport. Look, at Moxley. He countered the fireman's carry, now hammering down the elbows across the jaw. Moxley battering down FedEx.
Well, not many people can do that, but Moxley's
Oh,
hammer
God.
handles. Man,
Moxley double underhook. Just right.
I forgot both the Hardys were in AEW now.
Moxley escapes. Beautiful
Oh, God, another contract. Oh, no, that's going to go off. Nothing's going to happen there, right?
Yeah, and guess how many subscribers I got now?
Do what?
409.
409 subscribers?
Yep.
Sweet.
you're right, the head struck.
Sweet.
Moxley, the first to show signs of life, but Ultimate obviously stunned Taz.
Yeah, definitely. It's just been a hot hit.
Wow, how did you get that
Both these
many?
guys pull, put it all
Well,
out there.
So quick.
When I first started using it with you, like when I first moved in here, I only had like 100 subscribers.
Now, how many did you say you had?
I had 100, then
Now you have,
409.
but, yeah, but you do stuff with Izzy too, right?
This Sunday,
Yeah, most of the time.
So is it because of Izzy or is it because of me?
It's
Or because of you?
It's me, you, and Izzy.
Oh,
And sometimes it's Megan too, because she usually appears on our channel as like a special guest or something like that.
she doesn't appear as a guest when I'm doing it with you.
Moxley doubled over. You probably got kicked. He's just got to get on the high and do whatever the hell he's going to do and do it.
And
Moxley collects himself.
Wait, does he come here at night and do this?
Lands
with
the
you?
elbow.
no, it's like during the day.
Oh.
You're always in your room watching TV or watching a movie while the rest of us are out in the living room having some fun.
Oh, she must do it on the weekends then.
Yeah. Oh, there's no way.
I had something I wanted to tell you or ask you, but I don't want to ask you on that. I don't want to pursue it.
Well, after this match, we can, you know what? Pause the match so I can turn off my mic.
Well, no, we can't do nothing.
Alright.
Oh, Phoenix really.
I believe that. Two.
I can't believe that. And Moxley can't enter now another.
And now the sleeper is locked in. Drop that wrist. Phoenix is trapped. As you said, Taz, he is fading.
Watch the left hand. He still ended up in front. And really showed us in time with the grips ready.
Yeah, but he's not out yet.
Phoenix get out of this.
This is Ray Phoenix, right?
Yeah. Pentagon Jr.'s little or older brother.
I've had guys in this position.
Here's a thought, just a curiosity, and I don't know that you would know this. What the hell?
It's Jennifer.
Hang on. Let me pause it.
And let me pass my They just don't want someone to be mad or anything.
Because I don't want to hear, Mike, why is your door shut? I don't want to hear it. Thank you. Okay. And by talking about this, we've also killed TV time, so I could possibly get commercials now.
What the hell is going on?
I was going to quote something.
Thanks by the man for the crowbar and Wheeler Yuta. No,
Yo,
wait, what is that?
Who's that?
Ortiz.
that's Ortiz.
Ortiz.
Tito Ortiz? The UFC guy?
No, that's Ortiz.
Oh.
Ortiz on Kingston. Hold on a minute.
Oh, those were the two dudes that were in
Impact Wrestling.
Impact, yeah. Dude, that shows how long it's been since I watched this. I forgot about them.
Eddie kicks in the elbow, took it. Now inside the ring. Ray Phoenix just got whacked with a crowbar in the side of the head. Crowbar. Can't believe this former best friends. With Kingston. Santana Ortiz. Mike Santana making his return. Ortiz making his return.
Who the fuck? Oh, that's the one Cassidy.
Last time we saw Santana and Ortiz.
Best friends.
Last year.
Jesus Christ.
They were the BCC.
Now that I see this, I realize how long it's been now since I watched it.
Caught by surprise.
I didn't think it had been that long, but
You know that
I guess it has.
Ortiz and Santana used to be with Chris Jericho when they were the Inner Circle?
Yeah, I know. Well, I remember that. Yeah.
It's like he's in bad shape there. He's hurting. They got cracked in the side of the head with the crowbar, the freaking crowbar.
And think about the hostility between Mike Santana and Ortiz, the best friends. They had the original parking lot fight at Galen's place.
From more healthy for Phoenix. I think that's the bigger picture. He's in bad shape. Yeah, Phoenix is in bad shape.
Somebody's getting flipped off, right? Why are there EMPs there?
Wow, this is.
You remember what happened 15 minutes ago?
Oh, God.
You see other members of our medical staff out.
That's a nice hat. That's a cool hat. That's a super fly looking hat.
Oh, Eddie Kingston's pissed.
Where the backboard gets slipped.
Yeah.
This is not what you want to see headed into an event like All in London. Kingston has conflicted look on
Oh,
his
he's
face.
living. You see a look in his
One of his best
face?
friends
Yeah.
in the world, Ray
I know.
Phoenix.
He's gonna be like, give me the fucking mic and let me talk to one of my two former
You can
friends.
understand his emotion right now. For crying out loud, but and look at
Just hope that Ray's will be all right. Yeah, this is some nervous pacing going on inside the ring, some frustration, but Ray Phoenix is going to get the best medical attention that our team can provide, and we will provide you with an update on Ray Phoenix as soon as we can. And shifting gears, fans, DraftKings has $25,000 in total prizes up for grabs in a free-to-play pool where you can answer multiple choice questions about All
411
Out.
subscribers on
Questions
YouTube,
will
bro.
include who will win the main event, who will attempt the most pinfalls, and more. You can sign up using the promo code DYNAMITE and play for free during All Out. You can learn more about the pools with this word from our partners at DraftKings.
Shut up. Who cares? We don't want to hear about DraftKings.
We're here for wrestling, not draft stuff. Well, I know WWE does some drafts things a lot, but we're not here for those type of drafts.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Scary moment, Taz. This is not what being loaded. No, it's not. That's a steel crowbar by a member of the BCC there, really good. With Claudio Castagnoli there and Nelson Moxley.
You know what they're trying to do?
See the results.
They're trying to be like the NWO.
Fenix being loaded into the ambulance, and I mean, obviously, Penta El Cerro Miedo concerned about the condition of his brother. I mean, that is of paramount importance at this point, Ted. Yeah, they're struggling to get him in there, and that got his neck is stable. With brace and everything. We will provide you with any and all updates that we receive here at the desk about the condition of Ray Fenix and Kingston. Kingston very concerned. It's got to be bewilderment. The return of Mike Santana Ortiz alongside the Blackpool Combat Club, the injury. Whatever happened to Ray Fenix, anyone speculated.
This happened in the moment. Listen, I'm not trying to be insensitive. I saw it.
So yeah, let's do it. You want me to know? What? You want me to fix it?
I don't want you to.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix it at Wembley. Watch, I'll fix it at Wembley.
Yeah, Renee's doing her job here. You know, she's trying to do her job. Tough. Well, fans, earlier today, Renee Paquette tried to get to the bottom of the actions of Sammy Guevara.
Thanks, guys. And here with Sammy Guevara. Sammy, last week we saw Chris Jericho agree to join the Don Callis family, was then brutally attacked by Will Ospreay, but you were still the man to go out to his aid. Why?
Sammy! So what are you doing? What are you doing? You realize Jericho accepted the offer, right? He said yes. He said yes. And the only reason things went south were because of that stupid painting. Don Callis is exactly who we thought he was.
Yeah, but Chris isn't who you think he is. He's my friend. I've known him since day one of Dynamite. We've had our ups and our downs, and yeah, I don't agree with everything he does, but he's blinded by friendship. Sometimes friendship does that to you. He's known him for 30 years. And when your friends are in the wrong, that's when you need to be there for them even more. All right? I told Chris I'm always going to have his back, and I meant that.
Sammy, understand this. As your friends, we're trying to make sure that you don't make that same mistake of being blinded by friendship. Because look at the trend here. It's always Sammy who's there for his friend, right? But when it comes down to it, Sammy, is your friend going to be there for you? It's just something to think about.
Guys, back to you.
Well, fans, let's go down to Tony Schiavone standing by inside the ring.
Okay, Excalibur, thank you very much. We are here for the contract signing for this Sunday. Chris Jericho and Will Ospreay. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with me, first of all, Will Ospreay.
Tess, what a coup this was by Don Callis. I mean, going across borders, so to speak, to enlist first the help of Bullet Club Gold to target immediately, then the help of Will Ospreay to go after Chris Jericho. Yeah, very small of Callis, like the man or not, is always one step ahead of everyone. Including Chris.
Actually, this is actually the first time. I've heard so much about him, but this is actually the first time that I'm seeing Will Ospreay.
Successful, capable man.
Did he fight for a long time in Japan?
I think so.
We saw the match at Forbidden Door against King Omega.
I apologize if I omitted the name of Don Callis.
Oh, not this douchebag.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
Get him out of the building, fans.
Chris Jericho.
Not you, TJ. I hate Don
As
Callis.
you heard Sammy Guevara and the former Jericho Appreciation Society say,
God, now I want to see that pay-per-view just because I want so bad to see Fozzy perform at All In. I don't even care what the rest of the show. I just want to see Fozzy.
Sammy said, make a good point. Saying, that's when you really stand by a friend, is when your friend does the wrong thing or you stand around and appreciate the step. So that's important. I understand. That's tough. Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho, they
stayed side by side since the very first Dynamite, October 2019, to this day. First it was Konosuke Takeshita, then it was Will Ospreay, and then Jericho left blood by his quote-unquote friend of more than 30 years, Don Callis. With friends like Don Callis, who needs enemies? Exactly. Sketchy man, Don Callis.
Okay, everything seems to be in order here. This is for the match coming up at Wembley Stadium on Sunday at All In. Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara is joining him, of course, and Will Ospreay along with Don Callis. And ladies and gentlemen, we have extra security here, as you might imagine, because how volatile this situation has become. We have a pin for each man. If you will do the honors, Chris. Don Callis, Will Ospreay.
Everybody wants to know why I did what I did last week, Chris. It's real simple. The reason I did what I did can be summed up in 4 words. Will, by God, Ospreay!
He sounds just like JR.
Because I realized the only thing better for me than having Chris Jericho in the Don Callis family was if I could play a part
Seth Rollins called me and he wants his shoe back.
greatest of all time.
His shoe? Look.
And I had to make an offer to this kid that no one else could. And you know what the deal cincher was, Chris? You know what I offered him? Your head on a platter at Wembley. So yeah, I threw away 34 years of friendship. I chose money and power over our friendship. I chose writing history rather than watching it. And I chose Will Ospreay over you. So Chris, it occurs to me on a serious note, if I can get serious here with you, that a couple of years ago, you nearly died in England. Well, Chris, this Sunday at Wembley, I'm going to be in Will Ospreay's corner to make sure that that job gets done to you once and for all by Will. May God guide his hand.
That is putrid.
Oh, shut your mouth. Let me talk, yeah?
Oh, he's British.
Alright, Chris, are you actually taking this match seriously? Or is this some type of funny project to say that your band performed in Wembley Stadium? Bro, do you understand what Wembley Stadium is? It is the biggest venue in the entire of the UK. This match is gonna change my life, bruv. I got a missus at home and a 4-year-old stepson. Hey, here's some news for you guys. The day before I wrestled Chris Jericho, I'm doing an indie. So I'm trying to get as much money together to put my kid through school. This match changes my life, bruv. After this, I shut up, pipe down, bruv. After this, after I beat you in the wrestling's biggest event, I'm going to be the only man to say I've beaten Kenny Omega, Kazuchika Okada, and Chris Jericho in 2 months. And that goes very well in 6 months' time because my contract comes up for New Japan Pro Wrestling. And who is not going to pay millions millions and millions of dollars for Will Ospreay because I know I'm the best wrestler in the world. I'm better than the Elite. I'm better than Danielson. I'm better than Punk. I'm better than you. All your lineage, all your championships, all your legacy, I respect it all, mate. But all it is rocket fuel for me and my future.
Me and my future.
Will Ospreay is
Sound like you swallowed a mouthful of rice.
Let's talk about your future, Will. No, actually, let's talk about your present. And congratulations to all the things you've accomplished in the last few months. But I don't think you might have accomplished those things if it wasn't for me. Because 5 years ago, when the entire wrestling world and the pundits and the sheet writers and the Meltzers were all predicting that you were going to be in a wheelchair before you were 30 years old, like your hero, the Dynamite Kid, because you were so reckless, I called you. I got your number and I cold called you and I told you to tone it down. Because if you didn't, you'd never have the longevity of Chris Jericho and you would never be what I knew you would be before anybody else, which is one of the top stars in this business. And hey, you listen to me, Will, and now here we are, Wembley Stadium. Jericho versus Ospreay. And you didn't have to attack me from behind last week to get this match, Will, because this match has been in the works for years. This match was supposed to happen in 2021 at the Tokyo Dome before the lockdown, but there's no lockdown now. This is Wembley. This is the biggest show in pro wrestling history, which means it's the biggest show of my career. Almost 33 years. Don't tell me this is a vanity project for me. This is bigger than any WrestleMania. This is bigger than any Tokyo Dome. This is bigger than anything. This match means more to me and does anybody else because you're coming at this from the bottom. I'm coming at this from the top of the effing mountain with everyone trying to knock me off and every hater and social media dipshit trying to keep my nose nice. Trying to protect my
Trying to keep what?
So that means I have to be the best Chris Jericho that I've ever been to beat you, Will Ospreay. But in return, you have to be the best Will Ospreay you've ever been to beat me.
He said bean.
So prove it to me, Ospreay. Prove it to your family at Wembley, sitting in the front row, your mother, your father, your missus, your 4-year-old stepson that you gotta put through school. Prove it to them in front of 80,000 of your countrymen that you can beat Chris Jericho. And don't make me regret the fact I picked up the phone and called you 5 years ago. And don't make me regret that I kept you from being in a wheelchair before you...
Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Oh, fuck you, bitch. Here we go. It's fight night. And these are not brawling boots. This is Y2J, bitch.
I'll tell you, this thing is wild. Intense. It is official. Jericho Ospreay this Sunday, all in London. And coming up next, Renee Paquette will speak to Adam Cole, head of the AEW World Championship main event match, all in London. And next, Tornado Tag Team match.
Oh, don't. No. Fuck you. No. God damn it. Oh. Fuck.
Arnado.
Just when it was starting to get good, too. I hate when they do that. They used to do that on Nitro. Just as things were picking up, they went to a commercial. Either they went to a commercial or they said, we gotta go. We'll see you next week.
Like, every time when I do that stuff, I'm like, screw the show.
Stadium.
I'm not saying it towards you,
Friday
dude.
at 10 on TNT.
Adam Cole, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with me. We are days away from AEW All In taking over Wembley Stadium. Unbelievable. Again, so many things to get into here with you, but let's start right off with your relationship with MJF, the time you guys have been able to spend together. Let's take a look at some of the highlights.
Okay. Do we have to? God. Shut up.
In years, would you think a guy like Adam?
Hold on a minute.
What does this relationship mean to you? I mean, being able to watch that back, how does that make you feel?
Well, it's so bizarre because never in a million years would you think a guy like Adam Cole and a guy like MJF would not only get along, but become seriously best friends. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think the world of him professionally, absolutely amazing professional wrestler. Obviously, we've had a ton of fun together. But the thing I appreciate the most about Max is he helped me find myself again. Mm-hmm. I haven't really talked about this, but when I first came back from my injury, my confidence was at an all-time low. And this relationship that I've formed with Max, he's reminded me who the real Adam Cole is, and I'll love him forever for that.
You know, talking about this weekend, I mean, so much going on, especially for you and MJF. I mean, you could walk out of Wembley as the new Ring of Honor tag champs. You could walk out as the AEW World Champion. But as you just kind of touched on, I mean, for you to land here in AEW, to go through the injury that you went through, fight back for that spot in the ring. You've been through a lot. What would it mean to you to become either one of those champions, but specifically the AEW World Champion?
Oh, God. I mean, when I got into pro wrestling, I never got into it with the intention of just being the wrestler or being a wrestler. I got in with the intention of wanting to be the best wrestler. I mean, I've won world championships all over the globe, but the AEW World Championship, that solidifies you as the best professional wrestler on the planet. So as far as the importance of this match, it's everything. I don't want to win the match. I need to win the match, and I will.
Well, another thing that I think that we have to bring up is Roderick Strong and the Kingdom have really been questioning who you are as a friend, what your friendship is with MJF. I think this is some of the stuff that they are referencing.
Roderick Strong?
Hey, listen. Yeah, I know you can't trust MJF. Oh my God, of course I know I can't trust him. The guy's a maniac. Absolutely.
Oh, Roderick. I thought she said...
After watching that back,
Roderick, I thought she said Roderick.
That's what I thought so too.
after watching that back, how does it make you feel to have so many people questioning your relationship with Max?
I can't, you know what? Actually, I'm done. I'm done, Renee, because I don't understand how people find it so hard to process that two people can be friends. Is it that hard? Is it that hard? I'm going to say this one time and one time only. There are no issues with me and Max. None. Thank you, Renee.
Well, not only with the AEW World Championship title match, the main event of All In London coming up this Sunday, but also the Ring of Honor title match. You know Adam Cole and MJF are going to be watching our main event tonight very, very closely.
This is a tornado tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, Nick Wade and Darby Allin.
Taz, this match, Nick Wade and Darby Allin, Swerve Strickland and Fox, just about as personal as it gets. Absolutely, yeah, it really is. We saw what happened to Nick Wayne at his home, at his gym there, when he got attacked by Aaron Fox and Swerve. We got Nick Wayne's mom cheering on her son.
Oh, that was
here at ringside.
And their opponents to be accompanied by Prince Nana, the team of AR Fox and Swerve.
This Sunday, All In London, those Schwartzberg and AR Fox will be facing Sting and Darby Allin in a coffin match at Wembley Stadium. But here tonight, big time tag team grudge match.
Yeah, definitely a major crush. For those that remember what happened, like we said, to Nick Wayne in his home, in his gym, when AR Fox and Swerve came in and just brutally, efficiently attacked him, blooded him, and got Darby on Nick's phone. Let him hear a witness attack thing. So, wow.
I think like the
Wayne throws his wild right hands at AR Fox.
Either that or someone was made up like Sting. I don't know.
I think someone's made up like Sting.
Nick Wayne. Now, what does he have in mind? Oh, it's a leg swept out from under him by AR Fox. Fox, oh my goodness! Wow, that was a nasty landing on that.
He looks like a bank robber.
That's the 10-count stained with Nick Wayne's blood. He's never even watched that thing. It's horrible. It's disgusting. And now AR Fox with Darby and Nick Wayne getting held up. Implosion! Sent on to the outside by AR Fox. Time to process that. Sort of like German that AR Fox did. Throwing the bloody tank top in Nick Wayne's mother's face. And look at Fox just risking it all days ahead of All In London. Remember Southfield Fox does some crazy stuff. He takes a lot of chances out there. As does Darby Allin, as does Nick Wayne. You know, Swerve does at times be smart, more ground base. But he has tremendous explosion. He's so dangerous with those kickoffs. Tripping. Yeah, he's nasty. Chris Nana's out there screaming. I like Nana. He's a friend of mine. Nick Wayne spiked on the apron by Swerve. And that's a nasty landing for young Nick Wayne on that apron. And the Mogul Embassy. I mean, they are looking dominant right now as All In London, Wembley Stadium draws closer and closer. And Nick Wayne, Darby, escape collision. Everybody, Fox and Swerve, and Nick Wayne, what is he thinking? Going, oh, the turnbuckle. Double Wayne's World on the outside, and now Darby.
He calls it finishing the Wayne's World. That's good.
Wow!
That's great.
What a comeback by Darby Allin and Nick Wayne, and this match continues in picture. Don't go
Wayne's
anywhere.
World.
Darby.
I remember watching that movie, by the way.
Yeah, there were two of them.
Were both of them okay, or they were all right?
Well, it started out as a skit on Saturday Night Live, and then it was made into a movie, and then there was a sequel.
Tag team match continues on Dynamite.
Bourbon barbecue,
And he had to walk uphill both ways.
and it snowed every time.
Yeah, right, Grandpa. You're from Miami.
No tags, no countouts. This tornado tag team match continues on Dynamite. Nick Wayne and Darby Allin take on AR Fox and Swerve Strickland of the Mogul Embassy. This has gone, from wild to extremely crazy tags.
Well, no doubt it was right in Nick Wayne's mom's face and AR Fox screaming at this young man's mom.
And that's the action. Spilling over the barricade, returning back towards the ring of fans. DraftKings is an official partner of AEW tonight. Anyone can play free for
No, it's
$25,000.
not Sting. It's
DraftKings
some
all
guy
out
made up
cool.
like that.
Download the DraftKings app. Use code Dynamite when you sign up and play free tonight. And remember, we've got All In London coming up this Sunday, and then next Sunday, 1 week after that, All Out from the United Center in Chicago, live on pay-per-view.
Hey, Nick Wayne is in the deep waters here. He's in the big leagues with the big boys. But you know what? The young guy has a lot of resiliency, a lot of fortitude, a lot of toughness. I give a lot of credit, Nick Wayne. Hanging in there, man.
I mean, he's just beginning his pro career here in AEW. You see some things he can do. You see Darby Allin clutching that left arm very close to the body. That's thanks to the damage inflicted at
on Darby by Christian Cage this past Saturday at Collision. Back to Nick Wayne, what impressed me more, Shivani, is not what he can do, it's what he can take. Resiliency is a big thing to success for pro wrestling.
By the way, you see the QR code on your screen right now. That's how you can join us on Bleacher Report. I'm sure we'll throw that up once again here for you.
Broken in half. Neck breaker. 1, 2, and Darby.
Oh, man.
That was like a
Barely.
RKO mixed with Batista bomb. Yeah. Now that I think about it, you're right. I was hoping they would put a refill on it. I don't want to remind you.
Darby driven into our death here at ringside. I can explain the impact and the sound that this death made. It sounded like a bazooka bullet hit. Well, rocket launcher, whatever our big weapon is, it just speaks to the bad blood. The bad blood between Darby and Nick Wayne, Swerve, and Fox. Now, Darby with Swerve Strickland in the chair. I mean, can you believe this? We're not even at the coffin match this Sunday. This is what these men are doing to one another. Darby always just showing. Oh, man, Fox nailed him. Never expected that coming.
Fox is a talented kid, man. I think he can do a lot of things.
Fox vaulting off the ring post, wiping out Darby. And now, Swerve Strickland, we're going to finish the...
Oh, my God. On either side of the head that time.
Perfectly done by Swerve. Like it or not, it was perfectly done.
It was great execution on that.
And remember that Swerve stomp? He can shatter cinder blocks with
Oh my God.
And it's bleeding from the
Yeah,
nose.
Both nostrils, probably has a broken nose. That's normally what happens. And, I mean, as we speculated in the opening contest tonight, Taz, look at that. Could affect the breathing, could affect the longevity of Nick Wayne in this match, especially when he's faced with two vicious men like Fox and Swerve. Oh, he's having flashbacks right now of his gym at home. Screw brainbuster. Drops with the cover. 2, and no, Nick Wayne kicking out. As mom's sitting back here after witness this, he's outnumbered 2-1. This tornado tag, so everything's legal here. What's going on?
Darby is out on the floor, guys.
Oh, boy. Fox again. Now, finish. No, again. Nick Wayne will not give up. Got it cleared up pretty good. That was a tough landing.
It's like you said earlier, Taz, the kid's got a lot of heart.
1, 2,
That's it.
and he keeps surprising us. He keeps surprising Fox and Swerve. He won't stay down. He has great resilience. I mean, at one point he might want to stay down, but he's got good instincts to kick out. Oh! Double pump kicks in the corner. Nick Wayne. He might be done whatever A.R. Fox has in mind. And off the top, A.R. Fox is legit. Fox 450 splash. Nobody home. Here comes Nick Wayne again. Swerve has no idea. Didn't realize it. Darby. 1, 2, and 3. My God, what a win!
The team of Nick Wayne, Darby, Allen.
Nick wins. Nick wins. My God, Nick wins.
But what a win there. What durability.
Wow, that is your voice.
But what a head on his shoulders to come away after a beating like that. Use a wrestling move and surprise A.R. Fox, surprise Swerve Strickland. Oh, his mom's very proud. That's impressive. I think the guys in the ring are too happy. They're not too impressed. I'm proud.
Swerve is incensed, man. He is beside himself.
They got embarrassed. They had that young man beat more than once.
No, he'd have to be cloned. Then he could be beside himself.
This is so disappointing.
Anyway.
This is so disappointing. And by disappointing, I mean you, Fox. How come every time you get an opportunity of a lifetime, you blow it? I tried. Why are you such a loser, Fox?
Oh my God.
Little did you know, this was a test for you. This was all a test. You can't beat an 18-year-old child, Nick Wayne.
that I wipe the floor with. Move out of the way. You can't beat an 18-year-old child. I can't trust you, Fox. I can't trust you. I can't trust you in this match. I damn sure can't trust you in front of 80,000 people in Wembley. No, don't do that. Don't. Nah, handle my light work. Hey, on behalf of the Mogul Embassy, Air Fox, you are fired. Whoa! Whoa!
He thinks he's Vince. Oh, that's Brian Cage.
Not just fired Air Fox, you're trying to end this man's career. A proud member of the Mogul Embassy, the Machine Broadcast. Oh!
There's Sting right there. Sting! It's Sting!
It's Sting!
It's Sting!
And Sting!
Good God Almighty, it's Sting! I have to stop doing that before I lose a vocal cord.
But now, who's going to be in Swerve's corner Sunday? I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. You changed my life. You took me in when I was homeless. And no matter what you did to me, I'm always going to credit you for making me make it here. Take my hand. I love you, man. I love you.
Wow. It's a lot. Wow.
It's a fear. You're stupider than I thought. 80,000 people in London this Sunday. What are you going to do?
Why does he always sound like he's hyperventilating?
Who do you got?
Swerve and Nana laughing. Who's it gonna be? I hear the Seth Style TNT champion Christian Cage.
I shouldn't look so surprised. The true greats are always 2 steps ahead, ain't that right, Stinger?
The actual TNT champion,
Darby
Luchasaurus.
Sting, are you going to introduce me to your little friend? I think I know who this guy is. I heard a lot about you. Nick Wayne. It's nice to meet you in person finally, Nick. I've heard a lot about you. I've heard about your story, and I understand that you have a father. And your father is dead.
Christian, get rid of him. Can we get rid of him?
I also understand that your father was a professional wrestler. Well, I've never heard of your father, Buddy Wayne, before, so he must not have been very good.
Buddy Wayne's the man that trained Darby
Good
Allin.
news for you, though, Nick. Is that because your father was such a talentless hack, you don't have a lot to live up to.
Oh God, no, this is not
If I were
again.
you, I'd steer clear of Wembley Stadium this Sunday because I'd hate
No,
to
this
have
is not
deja
cool.
vu and watch that coffin door close on someone you love for the second time in your young life.
Oh, fuck.
This is not cool.
Come on, Christian. What the hell is wrong with you?
Hey,
Whoever writes all of this should know better. That you don't like.
You remember what happened when Jack Perry did that? You remember the whole story with Jack and Christian? I was like, come on.
Remember when Saraya did that to Charlotte Flair?
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
keep it down while conducting business. There's no better mentor than the TNT champion.
Reminder, the TNT champion is in fact Luchasaurus, not Christian Cage.
We all know that. I think everybody in the world knows that except the guy holding the belt. That lowest form of life.
Wow. Well, fans, just as we're
Renee Paquette spoke to the participants in the AEW World Championship match. Now, let's hear from FTR and the Young Bucks.
And here with FTR and the Young Bucks. Guys, we are days away from the biggest show in the history of AEW with All In, and now we get FTR Bucks. 3 for the AEW Tag Team Championships. Now, before we get into all of that, it's now 2 weeks in a row that we've seen FTR come out to the aid of the Young Bucks. What's going on?
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
We owe you guys one.
Don't think it's not for y'all. Don't think it's because we're pals or we're buddies. It's because we need to know once and for all. Same for you guys, I'm sure. Who is better, FTR or the Young Bucks? No excuses.
Fair enough. Yeah.
All right, well, listen, each team has one here, one apiece. We're now going into the rubber match for the championship in front of 80,000 plus fans, a packed Wembley Stadium. Does this feel like the biggest match of your guys' careers?
You know, when we first did All In all those years ago, it seemed impossible to do 10,000 people in an arena, right? And now here we are 8 times over. It's unbelievable. Biggest match for our career?
Yeah.
Understatement of the century.
Very
Absolutely.
important. But you see, I feel like Matt and I are made men. We don't need to win this match. These guys need to beat us for their legacy to be cemented on the top. I feel strongly about that too.
To not even give that the time of day, I do think that is the biggest match of our career. I think it's one of the biggest shows in pro wrestling history. And to go in as the AEW Tag Team Champions against arguably our top competition as possibly the Tag Team of Generation, there's a lot on this one.
The biggest match of our career. Business is good for AEW, 80,000 people, but this goes far beyond business. This is personal to us, okay?
Well, Nick, you kind of touched on it with the legacies. And I think when you talk FTR, you talk the Young Bucks. Of course, the word legacy is said in that same breath. But with the tag titles on the line here, what is this about for you guys? Is it about who's the best tag team, or is it about this hardware?
I think obviously it's about the AEW World Tag Team Championships, because if you have the championship, you can claim to be the best tag team in the world. But I think it goes far beyond the championships, okay? It goes, and I've said it to the point where it annoys myself, Renee, legacy, the FTR's legacy, and the only tag team that stands in the way of our legacy is you guys. And on Monday morning, I don't want to wake up and have to explain to my family that I lost.
All right, we get it, okay? Every week it's about, this is how I feed my family. It's about legacies. And
relax.
Listen, I'd love to remind you, because I think a lot of people, including you two, have forgotten. How do you feed your daughter, huh? How do you do it? Because
my daughter out.
Do you remember we brought you here? Remember, we were the reason why you have jobs here, and this is the reason why you get to wrestle every freaking week on national television. And then legacy. God, every day, legacy. You want to talk about legacy? Okay, I hate to do this. I know this just got awkward, right? But this is the truth, okay? One day, when this is all said and done and we decide to hang up our sneakers and we say, that's it, you know what people are going to say about the Young Bucks? They're going to say, the Young Bucks, let's finally give them our damn flowers. That's the best damn tag team that has ever competed in pro wrestling. And do you know what they're going to say about you? And they're not going to whisper. They're going to say it. They're going to say, and those guys, those are the guys that the Young Bucks named on their YouTube show. And that's the truth.
Yeah.
Okay?
You guys, damn. You guys had to jump on our name, on our popularity, and insult us because you wanted to join. You want to be on our level. There ain't no way. There ain't no way that you can ever be on FTR. But here's the thing: 80,000 people. We will make you guys. You tell us every week, every time you get an opportunity on an interview, you're the foundation. We're the foundation here now, and we will crack your foundation. 80,000 people. See you, Wembley.
Yes, at Wembley, it will be FTR Young Bucks 3 for the AEW Tag Team Championships at All In. But guys, stick with us here tonight. We've got plenty more Fighter Fest.
Yeah, you're right. We did kill a light commercial. See? Yeah. Because the show's actually over now, but we're so far behind that we've still got more to go. Dude, I'm surprised about what happened. That AR Fox says that he messed up. No. It was actually Swerve Scotland who just Strickland who just messed the fuck
Rampage that I'm unstoppable and unravel. I'm all in, and I'll take all.
This match is on ball. They choose first. Ruby Soho.
What a name, Ruby Soho.
This Sunday,
Soho, you want to come first?
is going to bring the OEW World Championship home.
Oh my god.
It's not the only
Soho, am I the best you ever had or not?
Or, hey, so you want to be a hoe?
But only after tonight, when I beat Sky Blue's rookie.
Soho, where do I rank on your list?
Now Ruby Soho calling her shot. Yeah, she's got her sights set, doesn't she?
And reporting Sky Blue.
Ruby, I am so sick of all you outcasts and you running around. Last week, Sheeta and I pinned you in the main event of Rampage, and you just had to take your frustrations out on me. So this week, I'm going to take my frustrations.
Sky Blue, the outside of Sky. Gave some measure.
I'm actually friends with her on Facebook.
Twice in recent months, Sky Blue defeating Ruby Soho in tag team competition.
Let me show you.
Most recently at Rampage, and now Sky Blue looking to score her first ever singles win over a woman that she considered a mentor, Tony, in Ruby Soho.
And one thing that Scott and Taz, I think that obviously Ruby is looking towards Chris Statlander. She wants a shot at the TBS title. She looks past Sky Blue, she's going to make a big, big mistake. And I know we've said that about a lot of wrestlers, but you know, Ruby's got the backing of, as you know, the Outcast.
But Saraya and Tony Storm, they've got their minds not only on the four-way AEW Women's World Championship match coming up this Sunday, all in London, but that match, that tag team match coming up this Friday, the main event of Rampage, 10/9 Central on TNT. Big Carter Shield, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD versus Tony Storm and Saraya. All four women who will be in that four-way for the world title in London, only a mere days away.
Soho's trying to get Sky Blue frustrated a little bit. She's in complete control because of that jump to start this match by Ruby.
Ruby and Sky Blue is a rematch from the semifinal round of 2023 Owen Hart Foundation tournament as Ruby Soho defeating Sky Blue in that match, advancing to the finals.
Those are heavy chops.
Certainly are. Sky trying to move it.
That tournament is over, right? That Owen Hart tournament.
Sky, give me what you got. Look at it.
I forget. Samoa Joe won it, or did he?
No, I think it was Ricky Starks who won the Owen Hart Foundation.
It's really tough, Ruby.
Now I'm confused.
She now
they're calling MJF the world champion, but they're also calling CM Punk the world champion.
Sky escapes out with the back elbow, connects Tony.
I don't get which one is the real champion then.
Sky, she had that, Scott, she knows that from her time being mentored by Ruby Soho.
Yeah, she's come a long way in a short period of time in her career.
Right out front of us here.
Yeah, watch out.
Sky avoids the contact from Ruby, but connects with the foot. And now Sky Blue cross body. And Sky Blue in the driver's seat as we head into picture-in-picture. We're going to pick up her first win on Ruby Soho. Stick with us on Dynamite.
You did good.
Competitors.
You know you're retired, right?
Am I?
Yeah.
Save 50% with the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed, plus 60-month financing on all smart beds. Shop now. Only a Sleep Number.
Sky Blue looking to pick up her first career singles victory over Ruby Soho. An explosive
explosive flurry in the last few moments have turned the tides in favor of the young competitors. Sky Blue now closing the distance. Banderas and Sky Blue over the top.
Yeah, Sky Blue caught her with a right elbow, a right forearm.
And diving crossbody this time in the ring. 2, Ruby able to kick out.
I almost got it. Nice kick out by Ruby. That was really well done off the top.
And Sky now with the full Nelson attempt. She was looking for Skyfall, but instead Ruby Soho thinking Saito suplex. Sky again knows the offense of Ruby Soho so well, being a tag team partner with Ruby so often. As Sky turns things up. Wow! Into the neck breaker. Cover quickly. Come on, girl. Sky inside. Blackwood's hooked. Crucifix attempt. Both women going back and forth.
This is funny. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, just like last Sunday night. It's fucking hilarious that they do that.
Falls will take a lot out of you. Or Sky wins the well once too often.
I don't know why this is just something funny about it.
Maybe stunning Ruby Soho. Maybe not. Skyfall. This could be it. Sky makes a cover.
Upset.
No!
Again with the 1, 2.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, absolutely. Sky Blue realizes how close she was to capture that victory. Just kind of keep on going. Good check time.
Now Sky maybe thinking code blue. She's got Ruby. Doubled over. No, Ruby. Bucks up. Knocks Sky off. And no! Ruby with that knee strike. Sky connects with a thrust kick.
Oh, here we go again.
Attempt. Now the high stack. No.
Oh, now
Ruby
it's the
hangs on
one.
begins wrist control. No future.
She over-rotated Ruby on that high stack on that backslide.
And now destination unknown. 1, 2, 3.
There we go. I think Soho might be a city in New York. I don't know. Either that or it's another country. Something like that.
And now Ruby Soho perhaps turning our attention to Chris Stanley in the TBS Championship. And fans, let's once again go to the hardest working woman in show business, Renee Paquette.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Roderick Strong from the Kingdom. Roderick, this relationship between MJF and Adam Cole seems to have really struck a nerve with you. You've been so angry about it. What is it about Adam Cole, about this relationship that you know that we don't know?
This is what I know. At the end of the night, at All In, we're going to find out who the real MJF is, and we're going to find out who the real Adam Cole is.
Guys, back to you.
Just as MJF and Adam Cole watching the main event very interestedly, so are Adam Cole's former friends. And last week on Dynamite, the House of Black made a statement at the expense of the acclaimed Platinum Max Caster and Anthony Bowens.
Rest in pain.
The House of Black not only destroying the boots of Billy Gunn and this the Acclaim.
This is a different Acclaim matrix.
No doubt.
I've never seen it like this.
Never. Bones got taken out by the Acclaim. So did Platinum Max Caster. That galvanized chain, the galvanized steel chain of Brody King. Bloody and Caster.
Fun time with the Acclaimed. We're still standing. House of Black, get your asses to this ring right now.
Wow, that's original. That hasn't been said 5 times before.
Caster and Bowens laser focused on the House of Black.
Here we go. Careful what you wish for. You're not kidding. They put those boots and a trench top back there, and they may throw some wrestlers in there too.
Okay.
Got Bowens, where they're standing firm in the ring. But they're about to be met by the AEW World Trios Champions Malachi Black, Buddy Matthews, and Brody King. You see that big change?
I'm assuming this is the main event because there's only 20 minutes left.
Parks, from the fans of the Julia Hart. Pulling up the rear, the Black Heart of the House of Black. I hope the Acclaim was ready before they're about to get themselves into going completely outnumbered. I respect them pulling them out. I do too, man. We can barely see in front of our faces here at ringside. But, oh, well, now the lights are on. The Acclaim spoiling for a fight with Taz. As you said, be careful what you wish for. And Johnny's back. Get ready to knuckle up. You know, it's a disadvantage 3-on-2. Let go of the Acclaim. That's what they wanted. They called him out now. They got to, well, pay the piper, right? I mean, but this is all about the disrespect from the really got a man who has more than 30-year career ending. Hands and Candy were really going. Ending in the hands of the House of Black. Most respect that the Acclaim have for Billy Gunn, who's having an amazing career and has retired. And he's been such a mentor to the Acclaim. He's an incredible wrestler. And oh, there's that chain, the same chain that bloody caster last week. Oh, man, I think it's...
Yo, I thought it was retired. So did I.
Look at this quickly. They hit the low road. I didn't even know he was here. I don't think Catherine Bones knew he was here. And least of all, I don't think the House of Black knew he was here. What a great AEW moment that was to see Billy Gunn walk out. But I mean, in what capacity is he here? Remember, he left those boots in the ring. He walked away from those boots. Well, he's suited up. Hold on just 1 second. You wanted my attention. Well, now you got it. So let me try to explain to you kind of what you have done. You see, a couple weeks ago, after you beat me for the second time, I sat right there, unlaced my boots, I put them right there, and I did the 2 hardest things I ever had to do in my life. 1, walk out on Max and Anthony. 2, leave behind a really good career. And I was okay with that. But then, last week, you jumped Max and Anthony. You busted Max open. You hurt one of my kids. But that wasn't good enough. Then you took my boots and you destroyed them. You tried to tear down a legacy that has taken me 32 years to build. I've done stuff in this business that will go down in wrestling history. I am a Hall of Famer, and you just pissed all over it. So for that, one more time, it's all or nothing. All in. Wembley Stadium in front of 80,000 people. Look in my eyes. I take everything from you. Because it all in. It's the House of Black against the Acclaim and, well, unfortunately, that fun-loving daddy ass can't make the trip.
But there is a guy I thought we'd never see again. And I guarantee you're gonna wish that you never seen him either. Because there's a badass coming to London. And his name is Billy Gunn. Badass Billy
Damn, we wanted a pay-per-view now. Well, no, because it's bad enough that they're gonna cut off the cable and fuck the whole thing as it is. I'm not messing around with the pay-per-view just for that.
It will be an all-in, all-for 8-man tag team match. Jay White loses for a fire cage. First Strickland versus Punk. Darby Sting and a mystery partner. Orange Cassidy, Pendel, Ceramiento, and
With Allegra, allergy.
Open. Good job, buddy. Way to go. Can the Hardys become two-time Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions? We will find out next when they challenge Aussie Open and MJF and Adam Cole. You'll be watching this one closely.
Come on.
It's main event time live on Dynamite.
Your main event tonight is for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship. Approaching the ring at the bottom weight of 462 pounds of the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, Kyle Fletcher, Mark Davis, Aussie Open.
The 66th Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions win the title in a four-way match last month at Legend for this honor. 3 successful title defenses, most recently his past Friday at Rampage, a victory over Matt and Jeff Hardy's associates, Isaiah Cassidy, All Ego Ethan Page. And now tonight, matching up against one of the greatest tag teams of all time, the Hardys.
Absolutely. I mean, Matt and Jeff Hardy, these guys have won so many championships all over the world. I mean, these guys are just are amazing.
Good job, my friend.
These guys for a long time. I respect them, but also respect the youth, the exuberance, the abilities, and the accomplishments right there for Ring of Honor titles. But also,
Aussie Open just coming in hot.
But I don't think I'll go. There you go. Good night, my friend.
That includes the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. They were the 47th champions. Defeated the Young Bucks to win the title successfully defending against Rapunzel Vice and the Briscoe brothers.
We'll let you know who wins tomorrow. We'll let you know who wins tomorrow.
Remember, it's Fighterfest brought to you by EW Fight Forever Stadium Stampede. Coming your way tomorrow for AEW
Good
Fight
night,
Forever.
friend. Good night.
Launch up his brother Matt's back. And fans, DraftKings is official partner of AEW tonight and wants to play free for $25,000. Your DraftKings AEW all-out pool. Download the DraftKings app, use code Dynamite when you sign up, and play free tonight as Davis to the floor as his Fletcher.
Well, Davis jumping right back into it and going right back out again.
Gets to the midsection there. Fletcher stopped in his tracks. Matt and Jeff Hardy double back. Elbows.
It's well documented the chemistry, the synergy that Matt and Jeff Hardy have for decades, and they still do.
fans, All In London coming your way this Sunday on pay-per-view, 1 p.m. Eastern. And it is available through traditional cable and satellite providers on select Dave & Buster's locations across the country. Select Tom's Rock Bar locations as our main event tonight on Dynamite continues in picture-in-picture. Who will go to level?
Oh, for God's sake. Why do we have to do this? God damn it.
Well, the show is actually over anyways.
I know, but I mean, this whole picture-in-picture thing just
This
gets on my
picture-in-picture is
freaking
really
nerve.
getting annoying.
I know, right? Just my last fucking nerve.
If I see one more picture-in-picture,
looking to head.
Appeal both
I don't know what
And
it
it's
does.
not every time.
Yeah, right, Grandpa. You're from Miami.
We're back live, the final Dynamite before All In London. The Hardys looking to head across the pond as Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions Aussie Open, doing everything in their power to retain. We were saying this thing could end up being, if somehow, some way, Matt and Jeff Hardy are victorious in this and they've captured Ring of Honor titles. That's what happens at All In against MJF. So now, yes. I'm sorry, it was
You know what Matt's saying? He's saying, what the fuck is he talking about?
just took one step to his right and prevented Jeff Hardy from getting in there. Double hammer throw into the world. Jeff Hardy, the elbow to drop Fletcher, right hand on Davis, and Jeff Hardy. What the open? That's what Jeff Hardy does so well. He could turn the tables.
I gotta tell you that show during the game was really wicked.
What?
We talked about
The first part of the opening of the show.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking about the kangaroo kick. What if they're throwing the curveball of the Hardys at Wembley Stadium? Boy, man is just running over Kyle Fletcher here. Fletcher with that face first into those turnbuckle pads in the corner. Davis in. Oh, telegraph that one, Matt Hardy. Now thinking twisted fate.
Available tomorrow. AEW Stadium Stampede. Available at stores everywhere or online at Amazon or AEW.com.
That was
/Fight Forever.
He's almost changing the guard right there, too, guys. Now, what a story for the Hardys. 47 Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, who, if they win the 67th champions, drop the elbow across the base of the neck. You can see, Taz, look at the face of Fletcher. He's dazed. Yes, and Matt Hardy saying, twist the fate, twist the fate. Over to the midsection, twist the fate incoming. Now Fletcher reverses, Matt Hardy reverses. And as Tony Schiavone mentioned, Tony Khan has informed us we are going to stick with the action if we are to go past the top of the hour, so don't go anywhere. This is an extremely high-stakes matchup, you know.
Oh, yeah. I guess they do it too, yeah. The old Nitro thing. We're going to stay with this if it goes past, and then they cut it off in the middle.
Good quickness by Mark Davis to make that save and save those Ring of Honor titles. Now the Hardys with Davis in the corner. Paul Turner trying mightily to get one man from each team in this match. Davis is a big boy. There's your QR code once again very quickly at the bottom left of your screen. Join us on Vince Report this Sunday for All In London as Fletcher powerbomps Matt Hardy. And tag made. Now Davis, the legal man. Jeff Hardy, legal for the Hardy side. As Davis just muscles up with Jeff Hardy. Oh, Fletcher with that kick. Well, they're short in. Off the open, short in. Oh, big win here. Go on the arrow. Oh, Davis, double two. Covers. Oh, like two. Nice.
Fuck you. No. That match set. No.
Fuck you, Aussie Open.
No. God, man. The whole reason I wanted to stay up for this is because I thought
With Cole and MJF this Sunday.
Shut the hell up, Atlanta!
Is that where they are, Atlanta? I think they're in Georgia. Atlanta is in Georgia.
Stadium.
Now they're like somewhere in the gas station.
Double clothesline.
What?
There will be no
Like in the gas station stadium?
kangaroo kick.
Okay.
And Aussie Open will still be your Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions.
No, you won't.
Baby.
Oh, fuck you. You don't do that to my boy Adam Cole like that, you dirty little.
Ted, you gotta have it, right? I mean, you really need to believe it.
Oh, yeah, I can do that too. What in the.
Fans are right. We heard separately from Adam Cole and the AEW World Champion MJF now, shoulder to shoulder, as they head to the ring to face off with the men. They will battle at All in London, 0 hour, noon Eastern, free around the world. If you're gonna be at Wembley Stadium, you want to be in your seat at 5 o'clock to see this one go down. I'd love to see a double clothesline about right now. Where both teams are, each team trying to get in the other team's head. Right off the open. Maybe North Atlanta games to fall down. Got a double hockey fight going on right now in the corner. Aussie Open's going after the eyes of Cole and MJF. And that gained the advantage over the challengers this Sunday. Scott Shipwreck. They just beat the Hardys. Now they just beat out a world champion. And now they're broke. Aussie Open not playing games. Aussie Open. Fletcher just found the words double clothesline. Let me take that out. Coleman. Look at MJF on the back of Davis. Oh, wow. Kick from Fletcher. What a pump kick out.
Where do they go? Like, I'm waiting for someone unexpected to come in. I mean, I get what they're doing, that they want to go to the pay-per-view, but
The roof is going to blow off. Of course. Hands on. Davis bails out. But wait, Kyle Fletcher's still in the ring. Oh, no, he can't try it. Not the kangaroo kick. Go for it. He might go for it. No. Davis, the blindside shot. But that super kick blindside Davis. And now Fletcher. Oh, just save Adam Cole. Yeah, the back of Adam Cole for sure. Wait a second. MJF. Setting up Fletcher. Whoa. Uh-oh. And I have to believe that was unintentional by Cole, but yeah, does MJF believe it? Well, it gets down really
wait, they're supposed to be partners now. I thought.
to this coming Sunday.
Oh, but that's different, but they're going to play each other.
Yeah, after that tag team match, they're probably going to face each other.
And Jeff, in his own words, to these best friends, without. Oh, that's a head like Diamond Ring. Oh my God. He's going to come up with his lot of victories for Jeff with that ring. He's going to call
Hold on. Wait just a minute. Okay, there we go. Well, we're done. I said my goodnights already, so we'll see you Friday.
Like and subscribe, and we out.
Good
And
night.
clear.